simulations estimate what will happen if current trends continue. A new star-studded streaming series by that name does just that.
The new show looks at the planet, the climate, and how we deal with both. David Daniel has a preview.
I, for once, would love to wake up magically in a better world.
What makes you think the world's going to get better?
Extrapolations explores life on Earth in the not-so-distant future.
This is not the life that I envisioned it to be. A man whose house is on fire is incredibly easy to negotiate with.
It's a cautionary tale. Like, we do know this is coming, and if we choose to not do something about it, what could happen?
The series creators consulted with experts in crafting the conditions depicted over several decades.
What we're going to encounter in the next 50 years if things do or do not change.
As long as our basic needs are guaranteed.
Can you elaborate on the term basic needs? Unlimited refuge in Europe.
Water. Water.
They're trying to do good deeds to make the world better, but nobody's perfect.
Are you happy now? Are we bad people?
The stories are so personal and honest and human. The interactions are human. We just don't ignore the situation of the world. We're just not pretending that climate change doesn't exist.
I felt huge privilege to be part of it, to be an actor who is not an activist, who's getting to tell stories and to share these stories that are so important.
It gets to a basic point, which is when you choose this moment over the future, what is the cost of that?
Stop being angry about the past. The future is now.
This story is a gift to people who care about what we're living as a shared planet and a shared species.
We cannot give up and go home for one simple reason. We already are home. This is our only home.
In Hollywood, I'm David Daniel.
All right, let's get down to our own superstar. He's a superstar today.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's buying. Look at that.
No, the superstar Fiona has the day off today. So,
I'm sorry.
Stuck. Anyway,
watch
kind
it,
of B-team here.
Watch it.
Anyway, all right. We always love a great meal around here. And think about that one special meal maybe that you had with your spouse at one time. Well, guess what? This gentleman, Chef Caius, can replicate that. You can, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. Do you have any special dishes that take you back to good memories?
Probably when my wife and I first started dating, I would make her stuffed Cornish game hens.
Awesome, awesome. Well, we're featuring the smoked Cornish game hen on our Easter menu package that I'd love to talk more to you about.
So he would come to your home or these great meal packages. Look at some of these dishes here. Wait till you taste this. It is absolutely delicious. After a great meal like this, you gotta work it off. That's where Jen is right now. Hey, Jen.
That's right. Spring into spring, feeling your very best. It can be done. We're at Burn at Boot Camp Stone Oak, but it's a 45-minute workout, full body. And if you bring the kids, there's complimentary child watch. Yes, all that and more I'm going to get put to the test. All right, Mike, back to you.
Our dear friend Nadia De La Garza from the Animal Defense League is here with her friend, and you got something special too, right?
I do. This lovely medal.
You're not going to reveal it yet, right?
Well, you kind of got to peek.
Two of the longest residents there are featured on that medal. It's a really special one. Plus, we're going to take a look at some spring fashions. And do you have that certain aroma in spring that's not a plant?
All right, welcome back. We're still in the low 50s right now, only upper 50s today. So still a cloudy, cool day for the first day of spring as we officially enter into spring this afternoon. Tomorrow, a little bit warmer. It is going to be damp, though, especially first half of the day. Drizzle, fog, you name it. Expect things to be wet around the area, maybe some clearing in the afternoon. 80 on Wednesday, more drizzle and fog to start, more drizzle on Thursday, but there is a chance for storms Thursday night into Friday morning. That's our next best chance of good measurable rain, and it does clear out and dry out for the weekend, guys.
I'm excited for Friday and Saturday then.
What a great day for Mike. Fiona's not there. Jen's out of the studio. He's there with a chef, got all the food and all to himself. So enjoy.
SA Live starts right now.
Celebrate San Antonio. Coming to you live from historic Market Square. This is SA Live.
Well, hello and happy Monday. And yes, even though it is cold and cloudy out there, there are signs of spring. And of course, spring officially begins in just about 3.5 hours, right at 4:24 this afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Mike Osterhage. Fiona has the day off today. Well, of course, yeah, it might not feel like spring, but we're definitely getting into the season, and the countdown has begun for the next couple of big events, Easter and Fiesta. And if you want to have a really, really good Easter brunch, I'm talking about like way over the top, just look at some of these pictures right here. And our next guest is the one that can serve it up for you. Chef Caius from the Chef Caius Experience is here to show us these amazing dishes that come right to your home. Welcome, sir.
Thank you.
Everybody loves a good brunch.
Absolutely.
What are we making here?
Yeah, so we have a blueberry and lemon custard French toast. Yes, sir. Pretty amazing with the strawberry and vanilla bean anglaise going on top of there.
So we are starting with, what kind of bread is this?
Yeah, so that's going to be challah bread, which is kind of similar to a brioche, nice eggy dough.
Okay.
Maybe let's turn this down a little bit here.
All right, we're up at a 4, take it down to about a 3 there. Yeah, we got a scorching hot pan going on here. So, and then what's in your custard?
Yeah, so it's going to be fresh blueberries, a little bit of lemon zest, egg, heavy cream, sugar, and a pinch of salt as well.
And this is just a dip and a dip.
Yeah, in and out.
Don't use a sponge and
soak it all
up,
right? Yeah, a little skinny dip going there for you.
Okay, and just like this?
Yes, sir.
And like this? And then what kind of oil do you have in there?
Yeah, just some regular cooking oil. You can use avocado oil, olive. Butter's even better.
Okay.
Yes, sir. So just let that kind of do its thing for a few minutes.
And you said because the challah bread is like you said, like a brioche had said,
yeah, so
eggy bread.
Exactly. So it doesn't take much for it to consume liquid. Okay. So if it was a dried bread or something, you might want to leave it in a little bit longer. But that's a very moist bread. So just in and out of that custard will do you just great.
All right, these meals, and if you just, I mean, it looks like something out of a magazine, how beautiful these plates look. This can actually come to your home, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, so we say we provide a restaurant experience in the comfort of your own home. But we also do weddings, corporate events, wine pairings at different wineries all over Texas. We're pretty vast in our array of skills here. So
how'd you come up with this catering business?
I'm a COVID started business.
Okay.
So I spent about 7 years in the restaurant industry all over San Antonio. And when COVID hit, I wanted to be able to still provide that experience. And from there, we've just been taking off for the last 2.5 years now.
All right, so if I'm planning a nice little romantic dinner, but I don't want to do all the cooking and everything like that, what's the first step? Go to the website and
Yes,
check
sir.
it out?
So you can go to the website. We provide about 5 different menus depending on your occasion.
Mm-hmm.
And we can also customize menus if you have something special like that Cornish hen that you might want to put on there. We'll take care of that, and we'll come in, provide the whole table set up, cook the food and clean up, and it's like we was never there once we leave.
Really?
Yes, sir.
You bring all of your own flatware, glassware,
Everything,
stemware,
the
everything?
chargers, plates, glassware. Pretty much what you see here is just a little sample of what we were able to do for you.
Oh, wow. What's your favorite thing to cook?
Just good food.
Is anything?
Yeah, anything good. I'm a very southern, soulful type of guy, and I just like to elevate things that, make you feel comforted.
And you learned, I know, one of the dishes, the sauce from your dad,
Yes,
right?
sir. Yes, sir. Those grits are my family recipe there.
Okay, is this ready to plate up here?
Yes, sir. So you just put it right on top of that.
Right there like that?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay, you can pour some of this strawberry anglaise right on top of the French toast.
And just right up like that.
Yeah, it's
and
beautiful.
coming in here, a little more for good measure.
Yes, sir.
Do you
Yes,
use
sir.
syrup on this or just this? So it's not overly
Just
sweet
this.
dish?
That custard is really sweet.
Okay.
So you won't need much sugar. You can just add a little bit of the fruit.
Blueberries on there.
Yes, sir.
And the Easter Sunday, tell me about that. What's going on for Easter Sunday brunch?
Yeah, so we're providing a special dinner package with 2 options. You can feed family up to 8 or a family up to 15. We have things like herb crusted lamb, some of that smoked Cornish hen, truffle mac and cheese, some saffron rice, some really amazing dishes. We're even offering a vegan package for any family members that have plant-based members that want to take care of them as well.
And this would be a little bit different than doing the dinner at home, where this is all pre-cooked and then it comes with heating instructions.
Correct, but we still, go above and beyond for our clients, making sure they have everything they need, the flatware, plastic plates, napkins. We provide that as well, and it's still an amazing experience to have at home.
Oh, wow. You're right, that is a very sweet
Yes, sir.
custard.
Yeah.
With a little bit That's so good.
All right.
David Sears was right. I got all the food to myself today. How do folks get in touch?
Yes, sir. So you can find us at the ChefKaiusExperience.com, or you can go to at Chef Kaius on Instagram, or just Google Chef Kaius, and I think I'm the only one around, so it might be easy to find me.
And remember, it is spelled K-A-I-U-S, and if you forget about that, all you have to do is go to SALive.com, click on the As Seen on SA Live tab, and there's also that QR code you can scan there. And by the way, he has a podcast called the Mirepoix Podcast. That's the cooking term there. So, all right, appreciate that.
All right, pleasure, sir.
All right, well, as we were talking about, today is the first day of spring, and some of the flowers are beginning to bloom, and of course, everybody has those great aromas. But what is something, and Jen, I want you to join in on this as well out there at the workout. So you love those great aromas that aren't perfume. I guess I would have to go with the classic bacon. There's nothing like the smell of bacon cooking in the house.
Yes, I love bacon. Everybody who knows me knows I love lavender, but I also like walking out and just smelling barbecue cooking. It's like, oh, that gets me every time. But we want to know what you think out there. Our viewers, tag us on our Facebook or Twitter page at SA Live KSAT, and we may see your answers a little later in the show. Now, if you want to earn that barbecue, you might want to do some more workouts this spring. It's a great time to pick up that fitness routine yet again. Maybe you dropped off of your New Year's resolutions. Well, we're here at Burn Boot Camp at Stone Oak, and I have Kim joining me now. Tell me what it's all about here.
So we are a group fitness. We have 45 minutes one-on-one personal training in a group fitness atmosphere. One of the best things about us is child care is included in all of our memberships. So all walks of life, all fitness levels, we can modify for any injuries, age, any kind of limitations that you have.
So that's good to know, because I know that people will come here and maybe they that holds them back, right?
Yes.
Like if they feel like a little intimidated, but so you can modify any of these workouts.
Yes, we can modify for anything. We have members that are athletes, in their 20s. We have members that are 60 plus. Everybody's in here trying to get their best workout, so it doesn't matter what fitness level you are at. All of our trainers are equipped to make the best workout for you.
Okay, so tell me a little bit more about what they're doing behind us here.
Right now they're doing some kettlebell swings to a walkout push-up. So kettlebell swings is one of a great exercise that's really going to get that heart rate up. It's also one of the exercises that is going to target your entire body. That's why, we're in here. Every day is a different protocol, so you're really challenging yourself in different ways. So we never hit that plateau, and we're always seeing results, which is why we have this great transformation wall with our members.
I noticed that transformation wall. That makes all the difference. Tell me about, was there anybody that really stood out to you, like as far as they're reaching their goals?
Yes, so we have focus meetings are included with our membership. So this is about nutrition and their goals. So it's not just the workout. We're going to give you the tools you need to make those goals. We have a handful of members who have lost 10% body fat, and it's not only the inches they're losing or the body fat or the weight. Their confidence levels in camp have gone up, and they walk in and they're a different person than they were when they started. So it's awesome to see, for sure.
Well, and I noticed when we're in here, there's no mirrors. Why is that?
So we're about leave your ego at the door. We're not here to compete against each other. This is one of the best atmospheres as far as a workout where everybody's uplifting each other. So it's no ego amigo. We're here to work out and just do our best.
I love that. No ego amigo. Okay. And again, full body workouts, and these change. I noticed when I walked in, you have your different schedules set for the week, right?
Yeah.
So people know what to look forward to, right?
Yeah. So we're open Monday through Saturday. Sunday's our rest day. So every day is a different protocol, and it's not followed the same every week. So not Monday, today was Metcon metabolic conditioning. Next Monday is going to be something different. Like I said, so they were always challenging our bodies, changing it up, so it's never the same thing. So we're going to hit full body. We're going to get enough cardio for that healthy heart. So you're going to get what you need across the board in 6 days.
And 45 minutes.
45 minutes, in and out.
No excuses, right?
No excuses. We'll watch your kids for you. No excuses.
Look at that. And not just women either, right? You have.
No. All of our camps are co-ed. So my husband comes and works out. A lot of our members' husbands come and work out here. Sons, my son works out here. So it's really nice. We offer kids camps too during the summer, during spring break. So it's a full family thing.
I love that. And you have a deal happening right now. Can you tell us more about that?
Our best promo of the year. It's 4 weeks for $99. So you're going to get 4 weeks of unlimited access like a member does. That's focus meetings with us, going over your goals, and let us show you what you can achieve in 4 weeks.
All right. Now, How do you think they're feeling behind us right now?
Well, they're crushing it.
Okay.
They're crushing their Monday workout.
Okay. Now, are these members that have been coming for a while?
Yes, they've been coming here for a while, a couple years. I mean, they know the protocol. They know it. They've been killing it.
You guys are doing awesome. You're really motivating me. Now, in the second half of the show, I'm going to get put to the test here. So don't worry, right?
Yes.
Don't worry, guys. They're going to do the same
next.
to me. All right, Mike, I'll send it back to you. Got to earn that barbecue, right?
Exactly. I was watching after eating all that this morning and this afternoon, I should say. I think it's interesting, though, there's no mirrors at that gym. Very cool. So, all right, we're going to check that out a little bit later on. Thank you very much, Jen. Okay, as we were talking about, today is the first day of spring. Spring officially begins at 4:24 this afternoon. What exactly does that mean? Well, we have a little demonstration here. My lovely assistant, Robert, with our version of the Earth, he dressed for the occasion as well. Got you on that one. And I am the sun, because that's what my parents used to call me. So what we had going on in the wintertime was at the winter solstice, the sun is at the farthest south point that it goes. There's the equator. This is the Tropic of Capricorn, 23.5 degrees below the equator, because that's the tilt of the Earth. So as the Earth rotates or revolves around the sun, now the sun's rays are directly overhead of the equator. Equinox, equal night. Then, as the Earth continues to rotate around, we will then get into the summer. And this is summer in the Northern Hemisphere, the hottest time of the year for us. And the direct rays are right there on the Tropic of Cancer. And little quiz question, the only state in the United States that is south of the tropic, that is technically in the tropics? Which one? Hawaii is south of the Tropic of Cancer. So that will become summer. But today, of course, is the equinox, equal night. So, you know how we really went over the top with props? Thank you for bringing your workout ball, Robert. Appreciate that. So we just thought we'd give you a little gee whiz kind of lesson right there. So, okay, are you impressed? I hope so. Thomas, our security guard, is still ahead on SA Live in just a couple of days. And thank you for the flashlight, Thomas. When we start feeling like spring, so get your wardrobe ready. We've got the styles that will be most popular this season, and most importantly, where you can find them at some great prices. But first, the countdown to Fiesta is on, and one local pet rescue is getting the party started right now. We reveal the 2023 Fiesta Medal, where you can pick one up, and how it's helping these pups and their friends. That's next on SA Live. Look at that face. No, don't look at the puppy outside. Look at the camera. Oh, you found a friend out there. Welcome back to SA Live. Well, the countdown to Fiesta is on, and this little friendly fight. Yes, you just wanted somebody to play with, don't you? Natalie De La Garza, who is the Development and Marketing Manager for the Animal Defense League of Texas, is here. And who is this little girl you have with you?
This is Remy. She's 9 years old, a little shepherd beagle mix, and you can totally tell she's a super chill girl.
Nice short hair, good brushing, easy to take care of. Great personality. I mean, she hasn't uttered a peep.
Nope.
Other than when that dog was walking by when we were in the commercial, it's like, oh, please come in here.
She wanted to play.
She wanted to play. Okay, we want to learn a little bit more about Remy, so we thought we'd play kind of a dating game type situation to hear about Remy. So, okay, would Remy prefer to watch the Battle of Flowers parade live on the route or at home on the couch?
Definitely a couch potato. At home, on the couch with you.
Okay, so she's fine with being a little bit calm, but would love to go for walks. Maybe play in the backyard with the kids too.
In the backyard, something chill, maybe some sunbathing, and then coming back in, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So she's not
super chill.
She's not a little night owl girl.
No, not a wild animal, not at all.
Okay. Would her Fiesta court be filled with cats, other dogs, kids, or just her and her humans?
Honestly, I think she's up for all of them. She's just a very calm demeanor, so I think she would love to have the cats, dogs, her people, and her kids.
Okay. Because, like I said, when she saw that dog outside, she was just like, oh, you know, I want to play. It wasn't like, uh-oh, and getting mad about it or anything like that.
Yeah.
Now, does she prefer Fiesta medals and Fiesta hats or Fiesta snacks?
Ooh, I think definitely Fiesta snacks.
So
Yeah.
more motivated by the food than
By the food, for sure, for
than the
sure.
little bling and all that stuff. Well, speaking of bling, the Animal Defense League, of course, we tease this, has the new Fiesta medals out. And without further ado, we are revealing them. And there's something really special about these medals, right? Who do they feature?
Yes, so they feature two of our longer staying pups, well, pup and cat. So Ivan he was at our shelter for about 300 days. And then Genghis Khan was at our shelter for over 1,000 days. And both of them have been adopted.
Oh, wonderful.
And one of the other biggest reasons that we decided to do something like this that spins is that we have dog people and cat people. So you can decide what team you're on when you're wearing this
So
medal.
one day you can be a cat person, one day you can be a dog person, and there's both on there. And how much are these?
These are $12, and for every medal that we sell, it actually provides 1 round of vaccinations to a pet in our care.
And you said each round is about 3 different injections, inoculations?
Correct. Yes, yes.
So 1 medal, and that takes care of 1 animal out there, and you've got a
Correct.
whole bunch of them too, right?
We do, yes, yes,
All right,
sir.
very quickly before we go, and I know all the time when you're on in the mornings as well, you always talk about fostering and volunteering because everybody's in need of fosters, right?
Oh my gosh, yes. And honestly, fostering saves lives. Obviously, adopting does too. But adopting is requiring you a little bit more of a lifelong commitment, while fostering is temporary and it allows you to help us save more pets.
So like right now you were talking about how you've got some brand new little pups out there, and just to take some of the workload off of, get 'em, Remy. Take some of the workload off of the folks out there and just take them into your home, and you provide everything they need, right?
Correct. We provide everything for them. And honestly, right now we have 2 litters of puppies that are needing temporary homes probably for about 3 to 4 weeks. And they just want a calm home so they can chill and grow and get socialized.
Okay, and the first thing you have to teach your kid, it's a great way to teach them how to take care of a pet like that, but also teach them that fostering is not keeping. 2 different words.
Correct.
Especially for those little ones. Don't forget the 2023 Animal Defense League Fiesta Medal is available now. Each one sold provides 1 round of vaccines for a pet in their care. For more information, go to our website, SALive.com. Click on the As Seen on SA Live tab. So good to see you, Nadia.
Yes, of course.
And thank you, Remy. Very good. You did well. Yes. You had a good back scratch there. All right, still ahead on SA Live. Well, the seasons are changing. Time to revisit those resolutions where you can get help getting back into those healthy habits. We're sharing tips to get you started today. And next, Easter will also be here in no time, where you can celebrate and learn more about the meaning behind the holiday. That's straight ahead on SA Live. Welcome back to SA Live here in beautiful historic Market Square. And as spring begins, of course, we are always looking forward to Easter. And so are the folks at First Baptist Church of San Antonio. And here to tell us all about Easter and all the great events that they have going on, even leading up to Easter week, is Senior Pastor Chris Johnson. Welcome, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, the Lenten season is going on right now. And for folks that may not have paid close attention in Sunday school, explain that.
So the Lenten season is the season of us preparing ourselves for this grand celebration of Easter. He said spring is in the air. We recognize new life and we celebrate Christ's life at Easter. But there's a season of preparation for that celebration, and that's the Lenten season. So there's a number of things that we do together as churches to prepare ourselves for Easter that's coming soon.
Which obviously began on Ash Wednesday, and
That's
most
right.
people think of then as just that time, that 40 days when you've given up something for Lent, but you've got a lot of other celebrations going on,
there's
concerts too, right?
Yeah, exactly. So one of the things that we do in that 40-day period is on Tuesdays, we have professional musicians that come in and they have concerts at noon, from noon to 12:30, and then at 12:30 we have a lunch on our campus, and it's a wonderful time to prepare ourselves and our hearts for the Easter season.
So is this new this year, or are there new things going on this year?
Yeah, so this is a new way of us to prepare our hearts for Easter, and so we walk through this Lenten season when we come up to Palm Sunday, and then we begin this grand week of celebrating together.
Okay, so what exactly is going to be going on from Palm Sunday all the way then through Good Friday and Easter Sunday?
Yeah, so Palm Sunday evening, we have a service where we bring all of our people together and we celebrate that night, which gets us ready for the week that leads up to a Good Friday service. And then Sunday morning, the day is full from a sunrise service all the way through lunch, and it's a wonderful day together.
And who can attend?
Well, anybody can attend. We want anybody and everybody who wants to celebrate Easter to come and celebrate Easter with us at First Baptist San Antonio.
If you had to explain Easter to someone that doesn't know anything about it, almost how would you kind of sum it up and the whole season and everything in a couple of sentences?
Yeah, so Easter for us is celebrating the resurrection of Jesus Christ. This is new life. As we talk about spring is about new life coming forth. Easter is us celebrating this life of Christ being resurrected and being promoted as our Savior and Lord in that resurrection moment that we celebrate on Easter Sunday.
And there's so many things that are so meaningful about it with Palm Sunday as they lay down the palms, and of course Good Friday when he was crucified and then rose the 3 days later.
That's right. Yeah, exactly. So in this season, we walk through with Jesus towards the cross. And then Easter Sunday is the day we celebrate the resurrection together.
Well, the journey through the Lenten season, of course, with First Baptist Church of San Antonio, April 2nd through the 9th at 515 McCullough Avenue. For more information, give them a call, 210-226-0363, or visit the website, fbcsa.org/Lent. Pastor, thank you very much. Nice chatting with you, sir. And happy Easter. Next on SA Live, prepare those fiesta snacks later by burning some calories now, where you can get in shape for spring and how you can get started today. You don't want to miss this. And right now, here's a quick look at what's happening this week on SA Live. Welcome back to SA Live here in beautiful Market Square. Even on the cloudiest days, it is so beautiful to be down here. Well, of course, spring is a great time to revisit some of those fitness goals, and one local gym is making sure you have no excuses. Our Jen Tobias Strusky is over there at Burn Boot Camp, in Stone Oak, and it's all about helping people get into the gym, and they even offer free childcare and flexible hours. Jen is there live. All right, what do you got going on?
That's right. It's my turn now, right? I have Mickey here with me, and Mickey, you may saw her earlier with some of the other members, and they were doing part of the workout. Now we're going to get a sample, right? Tell me about how long you've been here.
I've been with Burn for 5 years, but Stone Oak at this location for 4 years. I was an athlete before, and that's one thing that brought me to Burn is it's consistently changing. It's never the same. I'm one to get really bored when it comes to anything active, so Burn is my home.
Okay, that's what you like about it then. It's always changing.
Yeah, it's always changing.
Okay, so every class starts with a warm-up, so you want to give me a sample.
So we have three
of
little phases of the workout that we do at Burn. So the first one's going to be a warm-up, be a series of movements. First one we're going to go with, let's just go jumping jacks. Of course, we always got those modifications. If you need it, you're going to take it right to a stepping pace, all right? That second one, we're going to go right into pickup. So we're going to go down in that squat, come back to that plyo jump in between. Of course, we got your modifications. Take it right down to that stepping pace from there. All right, that's our warm-up.
Okay.
Yes. And then the second thing is we go through a workout. So we had 6 stations today. You have a piece of equipment you're gonna use the same at each station. It's gonna be an AMRAP. So that means as many rounds as possible you can do. So one of our stations, Jen, is we're gonna have it hugged right to our chest, nice and tight. We're gonna go right down to that squat, all right? We're gonna hit about 5 reps right now. After you hit those 5 reps, grabbing that same piece of equipment, we're gonna toss it over our shoulder, rotate around, and let's hit that other side, all right?
Okay.
Ready to try it?
Okay.
All
so
right, let's hug it to your chest.
Hug it?
Yep, we're gonna be shoulder width apart with those feet, and then drop it right down to that squat. Make sure we're getting that 90, good. Up, right back down, perfect. Let's go, 3 more.
Okay.
Woo. Add some speed to it, Jen. 4, 1 more, and 5, perfect.
Now
Let's go. Throw it over, rotate around. You gotta follow the ball now.
Okay.
There we go, good. Make sure you're bending with those knees. Let's go one more. One more. Wonderful. All right, other thing that we like to do on warm-up is consistently have you moving for that 45 seconds. So let's go line chops.
Okay.
So the trainer is gonna demo the finisher. The finisher is the hardest part of the workout. So whatever you have left in your tank, this is where you leave it before you walk out those doors, all right? We're gonna call these tarantulas, all right? 3 movements. You're gonna go into a jump lunge. So right here, jump lunge, right into that jump squat. Of course, when you need that mod, take it nice and low in that 90 degree. Take it right down to that stepping pace.
Jump.
There we go. Good transitions,
Jump.
Jen. And then right into a squat. Perfect. Right back to a jump lunge. Jump lunge, right back into a squat. There we go. Let's go. One more. One more. There we go. And you're feeling extra spicy. We'll add that med ball to it. Let's add it to your chest. Right to that jump lunge. Jump lunge. That's hard. So we'll get all different fitness levels here, from athletes, people that have never worked out, all different walks of life. We have the modifications for you. Just come and step on this floating floor with us so we can show you what you're capable of doing.
This is no joke, okay? I'm out of breath.
You did amazing.
Well, Mickey, you have a deal, right? Tell us about the deal.
Yeah, we do have a deal right now. It's 4 weeks for $99. To reserve your spot now, it doesn't start till April 3rd, but come into our gym right now, try out a camp, see what it's all about, and then sign up and reserve that spot to start on April 3rd for 4 weeks for $99.
Okay, so you can come and get a free class then.
Yes.
Right? And I'm sure you've seen some transformations as well.
Oh yeah, many transformations here, and you could be our next transformation.
All right, so then the finisher, the warm-up, and then how long again? 45 minutes?
45 minutes, and we'll make sure you're moving the whole 45 minutes, and we will meet you where you're at.
Okay, Mickey, thank you so much.
Jen, thanks for coming.
Yes. Should I keep going?
Come see us at Burnstone Oak.
All right, I'll toss it back to you, Mike. Thanks, Mickey. But what should we keep going?
There we go.
We're out of breath just watching you, Jen, and thank goodness Nikki's a talker, because I know what you're going through right now. Oh, she's still going. Bless your heart, Jen. Better her than me. All right. Next on SA Live, switching wardrobes by the season can be pricey. We chat with an award-winning stylist about where you can find new clothes at amazingly low prices and the spring trends you need to watch for. Don't go anywhere.
Well, spring is here, and if you want to step into some style, it doesn't always have to break the bank. And here to help us find some affordable fashion is fashion stylist Jules Aldaz, who is also recently named Texas Magazine's Stylist of the Year. Congratulations!
Thank you.
All right, well, thank you so much for being here. All right, so affordable finds.
Yes.
It can be done, right?
Most definitely, yes. It definitely can be done, especially through Amazon. I like to order off of Amazon quite a bit. They have such great programs as far as you can try it on in your own home. It's like your own home is your dressing room. They have delay payment for that and easy returns.
So for those who may not be that familiar, because sometimes online shopping can be pretty overwhelming.
Exactly.
Amazon Closet kind of, lets you try before you buy, right?
Yes, exactly. So you're not overwhelmed because, with different sizes, different brands, different sizes. So you can just order. They have right at the top, it'll say delayed payment, and then you try it on and you don't have to be overwhelmed. And you can order 2-3 sizes if you want.
Right. Like if you're not sure, if you're between sizes, and then they'll only charge you for what you keep.
Exactly.
Right. Let's go to our first model right here.
So our first model, keeping in with spring, pink is so hot right now, and not everyone likes to wear pink so close to their face. So I found a great pair of pink pants with the wide leg and the slit. So they're just very comfortable. And then honestly, you could pair any top with that, any color. I paired it with a black sleeveless top, easy. This is just like an easy wash and wear. And then it has just a little loop in the back with the tie and just some little platform sandals. And she is off to wherever she wants to go.
And of course, as you think about spring style, especially here in South Texas, easy breezy is always the way to go, right?
Yes, I think so, because it's so hot here and you want to be comfortable. So I love this next dress. Kind of the inspiration was there's so many spring weddings, and you don't always have to wear, if you're not into the pastel colors, you could also wear a beautiful bronze, which is what I picked here for her. Again, that dress is gorgeous and it's Amazon, and it's just an easy slip-on dress. She's got a little slit. I put some gold shoes, which by the way, the shoes are from Amazon also, and just paired it with some accessories, and she is ready for her spring wedding. She could also put a blazer with it, a sweater. There's so many things you can do with it.
So versatile, okay?
Yes.
And of course, hot pops of color, especially like even the color that you have on right now, is always a good decision.
Yes, I love pops of colors, especially in spring. I think we're ready for it at that time. And Tierney has on just a great one-shoulder dress. Again, just, it just slips right right on. The ruching on the side is nice. It really is flattering on almost any body type. And then you can put just neutral. You could do gold, silver, which I did actually both in her necklace. And then just a neutral pair of heel. Again, all of these you can put a blazer with it. A white blazer would look fabulous, and then belt it on the outside so it switches it up a little bit. And so it's just great. She can wear it anywhere she wants to go.
And this next color we're going to see, I'm going to tell you, is extremely popular here in South Texas, isn't it?
It is. It's very popular due to a little college. So I love this dress for so many reasons. I love the length of it. I think it's just a very classy dress. The shoulder line, the neckline is flattering on almost any body type. It has the lovely pleats. And then we paired it with a pair of wedges. You could do wedges, you could do a flat sandal, a heel, anything you want just goes with that dress so nicely. Love the color. You know, you could wear it, you know, year round. So there's lots of just great things. And again, from Amazon, it looks like, you know, gorgeous, expensive department store.
And of course, pops of color are great, but I mean, a lack of color can still be an absolute showstopper,
Exactly,
right?
exactly. And that's how I think of this outfit as a showstopper. I love the one shoulder. I love the material. It's nice and cool for the summertime. It has a nice tie in the front. Paired it with great gold jewelry, and the pants are just pull-on pants. Like, who doesn't want pull-on pants, you know? And then just a great shoe. And in the shoe, you can see a little bit of color, just with the grays and the bronze. But again, you could wear a hot pink shoe with that, a coral, anything. And she looks very classy. She can put a blazer with it, and she is lovely for a night out.
All right, so we're going to bring everybody back in here. And while we do that, where can folks find these? Do you have some links?
Yes. Okay. So on my Instagram at Jules Aldaz is my Amazon storefront link, and all of these will be linked. It's so simple. You just click on, and there's the outfit.
All right. And of course, for more information on Jules Aldaz, just head to our website, salive.com, and click on the As Seen on SA Live tab, or just scan that QR code on your screen. Thank you, ladies.
Next on SA Live, it's a local place making sure families of all abilities get the help they need. We check out the new location and how you can help their mission. Stay with us. Welcome back to SA Live. Well, today we shine a spotlight on a wonderful local organization that could use your help. Team Ability is all about providing severely disabled children with long-term specialized services they need with no financial burden to the family. This weekend is the big fundraiser, and today we take you inside their new facility at the Mack Building at Morgan's Wonderland to see how donations and sponsorships can help.
Team Ability was chosen to become the therapy anchor at the Multi-Assisted Center in Morgan's Wonderland. We now have 3 times the space that we had in our previous location, which allows us to expand our programs and serve many more children and adults with disabilities. We're providing occupational, physical, and speech therapies in this new state-of-the-art clinic, and we're so excited to have acquired, through the donations of local philanthropists, some one-of-a-kind equipment that is not available anywhere else in this community.
Caleb has been coming here since he was 7 years old.
What did you say? Comments. What is your name? Good question, Caleb.
He wasn't able to stand very well. He wasn't able to turn over, but now he could turn over, stand, and now he's learning how to communicate his feelings and how he's feeling physically, emotionally, and it's very exciting.
Our therapy is joyful. We see ability first, and we bring joy and success to the children we serve.
And ignore your whispers, which I wish would go away.
Remember, slow and controlled. Slow and controlled. This is our 20th anniversary year. Oh, an incredibly good timing, celebrating our anniversary as well as our new role here at the Mack. And we're launching our anniversary celebration with our 20th anniversary Team Ability Two-Step, which is our major annual fundraiser. And all of the proceeds from that fundraiser will go toward our programs and hiring more expert staff to oversee the programs and work directly with the children.
It just seems a shame that there's not that many places like Team Ability. There should be more.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes.
I'm very grateful for Team Ability. Without Team Ability, he wouldn't be here where he is right now.
Great organization, great folks out there. And the Team Ability Two-Step Gala is this Friday, March 24th at the Hartman Hall at Morgan's Wonderland Camp. The fun starts at 7 p.m. with a dinner, silent auction, and music as well. For more information, head over to SALive.com. Click on the As Seen on SA Live tab. All right, tomorrow on SA Live, of course, it is bluebonnet season, and they are definitely popping up. Where to see them, plus we get a lesson all about bluebonnets. And as you can see there's some beautiful, beautiful butterflies. Our Spring into Spring week continues. How to create your own pollinator garden with help from the pros at a local nursery, and what you need to know to attract and support butterflies here in South Texas. All that and a whole lot more coming up tomorrow, 1 p.m. right here on SA Live.
Celebrate San Antonio with us on YouTube.
Yeah, all your favorite DIY videos, food, drinks, tips, and tricks. If you've seen it here, it's on the SA Live YouTube channel.
Just search KSAT SA Live on YouTube and like, subscribe, and ring the bell.
So, it's those aromas, smells, fragrances that aren't perfumes, but you just love. Nothing smells that good. Oh, yes. Rain smells wonderful. Great one. I love that. Barbecue. Oh, you and Jen, Linda. Yep. Cleaning products. Okay, when something's freshly cleaned, I like that. Lemon fresh pine sol, something like that. The smell of fresh jasmine in the spring. Love that one, Victor. Candles. Okay. And lemons and oranges. I love that smell too. And lilacs. Coffee. Yes, coffee brewing. Coffee and bacon. Mountain laurel. Grape Kool-Aid, that great smell, Paula. All these wonderful things. I love that. Now if we can all combine them, make them into perfume, something like that. So, here comes we leave you with some beautiful spring flowers. More on that tomorrow.